MTD CNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
So Simon, I want to talk about the build quality of this machine because I know it's a big factor for somebody looking to buy a lathe of this size. Just give me a couple of pointers as to, well, the build of it.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. This is the EUROPA MA series of lathes that we've been doing for a number of years now. This is actually the smallest machine in the range. This is the MA-35. Basic dimensions of the machine, you can swing 880mm over the bed, take the gap out and you can swing over 1300mm. This is a 3-metre machine weighing in at over 10 tonnes, but as you can see it's a very heavy, well-built machine. It's meant for heavy-duty cutting. The bed...
Why is it well-built? What are the things that make it well-built?
Just look at the machine bed. It's extremely wide stance bed casting. It's a one-piece bed casting as well. There's no plinths. Everything is on the ground. Okay. This machine is meant for heavy-duty material removal. And
this is one of the machines within the EUROPA range. When you introduced the EUROPA range, was that something that you explored, making sure that you got a machine that was extremely rigid?
When we went to the factory to look at this machine, the most important thing to RK, sticking the EUROPA name on it, is a name that we always protect. The EUROPA own range of products has been going now for over 25 years. Started off with the turret mills, it's gone to centerless grinding, thread rolling, milling machines, and now we're doing the lathes as well. We go to the factory, we inspect the machines, we have a good relationship with the manufacturers, and it's of paramount importance to us.
And this is an example here, what we've got in the chuck, something that might need intermittent cutting. Yep. So again, I suppose that would demonstrate what you're looking to, or what somebody might be looking for from the machine. What about the things like the tailstock and also the steadies? We offer this machine to the UK market as a tooled up solution. So the price that we advertise this machine at is it will include a 3-jaw chuck on the machine. It also includes a 4-jaw faceplate, a large diameter faceplate with 4 jaws on it that you can use to hold awkward work pieces. U-shaped steady is standard equipment on this machine as well. Quick change tool post with a number of tool holders, and we're also fitting in the UK a Newell 2-axis digital readout to this machine. Right, okay, now on the steady, what about if I was looking to machine the whole length of a component? How would you get around that?
This is a 2 shear-way bed machine with a lower support rail. We also go up to 3.5 metre turning capacity, and we can offer 4 shear-way bed. So your steadies would be on a separate range of shear-ways to the main apron. So you can literally turn all the way through the steadies.
So you could go from one end of a shaft down to the other end.
Yep. Bearing journals is a typical application, and you can go up to 12 metres long.
Right, that is the size of the machine that you can get to?
Yep, as a one-piece casting, 12 metres between centres.
Okay, then the tailstock, moving the tailstock from one end of that machine, if it was that long, would be a bit of an arduous job. How do you do that?
Quite often on this machine you could have 1 or 2 apron saddle arrangements, drag and drop facilities where you go in, drag the tailstock to the desired location. This one also has got fine feed on the quill as well.
Okay, what about things like swarf? You're going to be generating a lot of swarf, I would imagine, keeping parts cool when you're turning or drilling. How does that? What do you do with that?
Yeah, you've got your traditional coolant system that you'd find on a lathe, so adjustable coolant nozzle that you just tend to direct it onto the cutting tool. You can see the bed itself has got cavities machined into it, cast into the bed for swarf clearance.
Okay, and then on the controls of the machine, things like, I'm just going back to my manual turning days, thread chasing, yep. All capable?
All capable. We've still got a thread dial indicator that you would expect to see on a manual machine in a tool room. There's also options, factory build options of semi-automatic threading cycles. The machine's geared up for oil and gas. We've got on this machine in particular 153mm spindle bore as standard, but we can go up to 815mm spindle bore options with front chuck and a rear mounted chuck as well, and VAM threads as well for the oil and gas industry.
All right, and what about health and safety? Because that's obviously something that when you're looking at machines like this, around a chuck of this size.
Again, meets all the CE regulations. Lead screws all fully enclosed, chuck guard is all interlocked. Health and safety is not an issue with these machines. And
I would imagine from looking at these, you have quite a bit of success, for example, in the oil and gas market with this type of machine.
It's the range of the EUROPA lathes is extremely extensive, large capacities, built to last.
Brilliant. Thanks, Simon.
Thank you.
For more videos, products and news, go to mtdcnc.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.